Now to Hollywood, where Oscars' red carpet is officially in place. The countdown to Oscar Sunday is just 4 days. Still a lot of work to do, and it's all being protected by that giant plastic canopy. Our entertainment guru, George Pennacchio, is back. He's going to tell us about one of Oscars' more colorful nominees. George.
Well, absolutely, Mark. I'll tell you, I was in this very place yesterday, excited to tell you that the photo backdrop had gone up. Came back today, and so much more has happened. Not only is the red carpet laid and plastic all over it, but those video walls are now up. Just a little while ago, they were midway down, and I thought that they were going to be lower, but no, they're now in position, and you're going to see nominees and the picture nominees all going across the screen on Oscars Sunday. There's more LED lights here this year. You can see, if we look over to our left here, that those are all LED screens, and they're going to make their way onto this carpet somewhere, and I think on those steel posts that are over there will have more video screens. It's going to be a very colorful animated Oscars this year, and there's an animated movie I want to tell you about, but it needs a little explanation. In the US we call him Vincent Van Gogh, but in England they say Van Gogh when they talk about the artist. No matter how you say it, there's a film called LovingVincent, which is nominated this year, vying for the Best Animated Feature Film category.
How does a man go from being absolutely calm to being suicidal in 6 weeks?
LovingVincent is not your typical animated movie. It's basically an oil painting come to life, created in the style of Vincent Van Gogh, considered one of the greatest painters of all time, and one of the most influential. It took 65,000 oil-painted frames to make this film.
I mean, there hasn't been something like this in animation. We really wanted to let people know they're in a different world now. And, you know, it's the world of Vincent Van Gogh, it's the world of his paintings, and we bring them to life to tell the story of his mysterious death.
And they do that with the help of some talented actors behind all the paint, including Lady Bird star and fellow Oscar nominee, Saoirse Ronan.
You want to know so much about his death. But what do you know of his life?
How did you get her for your film?
We always wanted her. So, you know, we've been making this film for 7 years, and from the very beginning, my wife Dorota, who's the main writer and director on the film, she was like, I want Saoirse Ronan to play Margaret, and so that was just a given. We just had to get to her, and we did.
Ah, you must be the young man who's been waiting to see me.
Welchman says the actors were all excited about being reimagined as Van Gogh paintings. The fact the film hit a chord with audiences and then Oscar voters, well, that's the icing.
We're partly here because of audiences. I mean, you know, over 5 million people went to see the film worldwide. It's already the most successful Polish film of all time in terms of box office. And we just really had no idea how people would respond to seeing a film, which is basically a painting coming to life.
There's also a LovingVincent website that's going to be selling some of the paintings that were created to make this movie. I'll be back on Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock with, well, we're going to go inside the Dolby Theater, I'll tell you then. Live in Hollywood, George Pennacchio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, lots of people busy at work behind you there, George. Thanks very much.